All right, I wanted to cover a nice setup in United Airlines today. I talked about it a little bit this weekend, but it gave a great daily and intraday setup. So I think it's worth sharing here. And the entry it gave is one of my favorite entries as well. So I'm going to talk about that first. I posted this on StockTwits last night. StockTwits is a great site where traders all get together and share ideas. Here's a little chart that I posted on StockTwits last night showing you UAL. You had the red day, another red day, another red day, and I circled the 200-day. I said it seems too far, too fast to the downside. Of course, the market really helped it get down to the 200-day today, but that's what I was looking at. I was looking at if this thing gets to the 200-day, I'm going to look for an intraday bounce today. All right, there's some other stuff I posted. So then today, as the market's unfolding, you can see it was getting close. So I posted a new chart on StockTwits just to share with people what I was looking at. All right, and then so this is basically what it looked like on an intraday basis, getting down near the 200-day. Now, this thing gave a great set. Of course, again, the market helped, but look what happens here. You get the volume, you get a really nice hammer candle. Now, this happens a lot, so learn this. If you've got a stock that's down 3-4 days in a row, really with no consolidation, I mean almost on the daily anyway, just straight down, so you're looking for a bounce. The 200-day, by the way, was around 38.10, so I was a little skeptical to take it on this little hammer here because it hadn't hit the 200-day yet, and it come so far, you just felt like it was going to. But if you took it on a break of this hammer, in a stop below this hammer, you're quickly stopped out. We call that, like a 5-minute buy setup. But look what happens when it triggers and fails, and then you wait for the next 5-minute buy setup. We call it in the chat room, we call it secondary fives. So you've got a fives trigger that triggered and failed. Now you've done a couple things. You've washed out the stops, put in a little doji candle, whatever you want to call that there, but a secondary fives or another 5-minute setup, and now you've hit the 200-day, all right, because it was around 38.10. So this should garner all your attention, and this was one of the calls I made on it in chat, was over this little candle right here, 38.22 with a 38.05, and that was the low of the day. Look, pops up, little flag, pops up again, another flag, and closes at the high of the bounce. And I said this could be multi-day if you're so inclined. I am not an overnight holder, especially in this crazy market, but look at that. It gapped up, full day down, another day, and then today. People shorting down here, and also had some support over here to the left around 38, but people shorting on the 4th day down at the 200-day, I'll never understand that. It's such a good setup for a potential bounce, and of course the market helped as well. UAL kind of followed the SPY today, but pretty nice setup, and remember that secondary fives entry. It's one of my favorites.